Alright guys, so today I've been wanting to do this video for a little while now, just haven't got around to it. So today I'm going to do a little rundown of the bow setup I'm going to be using this year for 2025-2026 archery season. So I'm shooting the Bowtech Reckoning 35, 70 pounds. Maxed all the way down with limb bolts turned all the way down. Then I've got a few twists in the cables. It's making like 73. It's actually making a little over. Quiver, I'm shooting the G5 Head-Loc 6-arrow quiver. I've had this quiver for about 5 years. I bought it when I went on my first elk hunt in 2020. And I like it, but the only thing about it that I'm not overly crazy about is just the mounting system on it. That little, as you can see on the back of it, it's got this little clamp down mechanism. And when you run it on and off of here enough, it's actually gotten to where it doesn't lock down quite as tight as what it used to, and it has a lot of play in it. And I've been meaning to upgrade it for a while now, and I just haven't done it. I need to. It's a good quiver for the first, but you get some age on one, and it doesn't work quite as good as what it does when it's brand new. But arrows, as you've seen, Victory Extortions 250 spine. These are cut to about 28 inches, 29 inches, I believe. 3 fletch with the Q2I fusion vanes. Got lighted nocks on there. Those are actually made by 30-06 Outdoors. Never used them before, but the bow shop that I use, that's what they started selling. So they sold me some just to kind of use as a trial run and tell them how I liked them. Up front on the arrow, Ethics Archery, 120 grain aluminum collar with 25 grain, or 120 grain aluminum insert, post insert with a 25 grain collar. On the end of it, you've seen them, are the Schwacker 252 razors, 100 grains. And then I'm also going to be running the Schwacker 2-inch expandables. I'm going to run 3 and 3 this year. 3 fixed, 3 expandable in the quiver at all times. Just because once you get out much past 50, fixed blades, in my opinion, they start doing some weird things in flight. And I would just rather not take chances with further shots like that. Release is the Carter Target 3 finger thumb button release. I've shot that release for about 5-6 years now. I absolutely love it. Bow sight, HHA Tetra single pin. It is a 10,000th pin. I don't know if you can see that there. Real small pin. I like a small pin. It's easier for me to aim with. Blackout archery wrist sling. The Ultrarest Hunter from QAD drop away rest. My front stabilizer is the Crossroad Archery 1233, and I like this because I can use it for competition and for hunting, and it will extend all the way out to 33 inches from 12 inches if I want to make some longer long shots or something, or I'm running a 3D course. This thing gives me a lot of extra stabilization. It's got, I believe, 3 ounces of weight on the front. Then this little funny looking apparatus is the Painted Arrow Mag Pro, and what that's for is, I'm filming this with my cell phone, so I can't do it right now, but I can put my cell phone right here and film my hunt. It operates just kind of like a GoPro would, or any kind of action camera that you would mount on your bow, only you're using your cell phone. And I like it. I've been messing around with it some, and I think it's going to help a lot during deer season, especially when it's more of a stand situation, kind of controlled setting, and I can have my big camera set up doing the actual filming, and then just attach my phone to that, and swipe the screen, select video, and start filming, just to kind of get another angle on the shots and stuff. Rear stabilizer is a CBE Torx 11-inch. 3 ounces of weight here, and then I added this come off of another stabilizer I had. I don't even know what brand it is. It's like a custom made little weight that I picked up somewhere, and it weighs about 10 ounces. So I got 13 ounces on the back because I will be shooting with the quiver on this year, just because for elk season to have that extra faster follow-up shot, to have another arrow there ready is never a bad idea. And the other thing that I don't like about this quiver is there's nowhere to hang it up on a tree. G5 sells a little attachment that screws into the tree that you clamp down the quiver on just like that, but to me, trying to use that is just a lot more movement, a lot more noise when I'm trying to get up in the tree, and it's just, I wish it had a hanger up here and a better better attachment mechanism. This back here, my back bar attachment is the red line single rear bar, and that's what I'm going to be running for this year. Not 100% sure. I really love this. I love it for running a single back bar, but I'm not 100% sure that next year I'm not going to run a double V bar off the back just to try it and see. I'm always tinkering around with stuff. And I don't know, I may not even be shooting this bow next year. It's always, that stuff's always subject to change with me. I never try to stick with the same thing for too long unless I find something that absolutely works. So far, this bow has been one of my favorites. I think if I was to get a new one, I probably would not get rid of this one just because I like it so well. I'd probably keep it set up like it is and then just start from the ground up with a new setup. But this bow is just solid. I love a long axle to axle bow and I'm also shooting a 30.5-inch draw on this one as well, and these are custom made strings from First String. I really like these. I like these strings better than the factory Bowtech strings, and I've had these on here since early this year, and I mean, I've not seen, they have not stretched a bunch on me or anything, so it's kind of nice. And I've put a lot of arrows through them, so I haven't had my tune change a whole lot, and I don't have to keep going back and changing a lot of stuff. I set it up the first go around, and I've only had to tweak it once, I think, and I've probably put 500-600 arrows or more through it, and not much has changed out of it. But that's my rundown of my bow setup for this year. I may do another one because my secondary backup to that, as always, as it usually is, has been my crossbow. So I might do a backup video, or a video on my backup setup, and I will be taking my crossbow to Kentucky with me. I can use it as well on my elk license, and if anything goes down with that bow, I drop it, tear something up, break the string, cut the string in half or something accidentally, you know, smash the pin out of my sight or something like that, I can always switch to the crossbow as a backup. My wife calls it cheating. I call it being prepared. But I'm not here to argue whether crossbows are better than compounds or whether they're cheating or whatever they are. I'm the kind of guy that if it will kill what I aim at, then that's pretty much what I want. I don't care a lot about popular opinion. I just am here to put meat on the table and stuff on the ground. So be sure to hit that like and subscribe button if you enjoy these videos, and keep following along with us. We got a lot more great content coming for you this year.